can I help you?
Hey Ty, how are you?
Good. How can I help you?
Ty, this is Brandon, and do you remember we had a talk last week or not?
Yeah, I remember, Brandon. How can I help you?
So I have sent you some details to your email, Ty. Have you seen that by any chance?
Yeah, I've seen that.
So does it build your interest
Yeah, I saw it.
to
I don't
take?
I don't know if you remember our last conversation, Brandon, but I did mention to you that if when we were
Mm-hmm.
interested in moving forward, we would reach out to you.
hmm
Do you
I
remember
was
that?
just checking in. I was just checking in. Maybe you forgot after watching my proposal. Maybe you forgot to give me a call. So that's why I called you.
Oh, no worries. I appreciate you calling and checking in. I do want to check
Mm-hmm.
in with you. Have you believed on the Lord Jesus Christ yet?
Yep.
You have?
Mhm.
Okay, so what do you believe about Jesus?
So, like you told me last time, yeah,
Yeah, what did I tell you last time?
you told me that the Jesus Christ is the holy God and everything about it. Yeah, I remember all of that.
Yeah, I never told you Jesus Christ is the Holy God. I never said that at all, but let me share it with you again since you don't quite remember.
Mhm.
I told you that Jesus Christ is the Son of God, and it says,
Oh
"For
yeah.
in him dwelleth all the fullness of the Godhead bodily." So that was God
And
who
you were.
was manifest in the flesh, and he came
Mhm.
into his own people, the Jews.
Mhm.
You know who the Jews are?
Okay. Yeah, I know.
Okay, yeah. So he came into his own, but his own received him not. Kind of like how you don't
Uh-huh.
receive him. They didn't receive him either. But they
Mhm.
actually rejected him and had him crucified on the cross for the sins of the world. They actually
Uh-huh.
wanted a murderer. Can you believe that? They wanted a murderer to be granted onto them, except for Jesus, who was
Mhm.
sinless. He had no sin in him.
Okay.
And so, yeah,
Okay.
he was buried, risen, and seen alive by above 500 brethren at once. So that is the gospel that you must believe on to be saved. I never said
Oh,
that Jesus Christ was God. It actually lets
so
us know that
if
God
I
was
go
in
to
Jesus
heaven,
Christ,
if
reconciling
I
the
have
world
to
back
go to
into
heaven,
himself. What was that?
I was saying that if I have to go to the heaven, I need to follow this path, right?
No, you need to believe the gospel. And that's kind
Okay.
of what you don't understand. That you think it's about
Mhm.
works, and I remember that
I'll
from our
start my
last
research.
conversation.
I'll start my research on that.
Yeah, you just need to believe that gospel, Brandon. But yeah,
Okay.
you
Okay.
did call me in the middle of a meeting. I just wanted to take time to share that
Oh,
gospel with you because I
okay.
believe
That's so nice.
you need to believe it. Okay. So it's not about
Okay.
your works. It's not about following. It's not about your good works. It's about believing that gospel.
Okay. Okay. I
All
got it.
right.
I
So
got
yeah,
you.
I'm glad I checked in on that. I'm glad you checked in on what you got to check in on. And yeah, like
Uh-huh.
I said, if I
So
wanted to move forward with you, I
uh-huh.
will give you a call. Okay.
Is there anything that's stopping you right now, Ty?
Well, you're
Mm-hmm.
stopping me from doing what I got to do right now. So yeah, right now
Oh.
you're stopping me. But is there
So
anything that's
like the
stopping? Is there any? Hold on. Is
uh-huh.
there anything that's stopping you from believing on the Lord Jesus Christ?
No, I never said that. No.
Okay. Then
Yeah,
why don't you believe that gospel?
uh-huh. No, I believe that gospel, but you know the thing that you don't know that we don't have to talk over the call about this kind of stuff. We are not allowed. Okay, so that's why I just listen to you and I got you, right? So they do quality over every call. They check in, so they don't want their people to waste their time on different things rather than business. Okay, I'm not saying that it's something that I'm wasting my time, but still it's not relevant for on the
Okay.
work. Okay.
Well,
Yep.
do you let me ask you this, do you believe that God is the most important thing in this world, or is your job the most
Absolutely yes.
important thing? Okay,
Absolutely
I
yes.
understand
God
you
is
got
the
to
most
make
important.
money, but God is listening
Yep.
too. So when you are on the
Yep.
phone call and you're professing your works to get saved and you think it's following to get
Uh-huh.
saved, God hears that
Uh-huh.
too. And he's telling you to believe on the Lord Jesus Christ, okay? So for
Yes.
God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life. So I don't want you to
Yep.
perish, man.
That's
I want
yes.
you to have
Oh,
everlasting life. So believe on the Lord Jesus Christ, okay? But I'm gonna keep it moving,
okay.
man. I got a lot of work to get done, but I appreciate you calling and checking in, and I
Mm-hmm.
hope you believe that gospel.
Okay.
All
Next
right,
time we'll
appreciate it,
talk.
Brandon.
And okay.
All right,
So should I like follow up on you again to check in?
yeah, I'm gonna let you know once again, Brandon, because I know you have a hard time listening. If we want to
Mm-hmm.
move forward with you and your company, we will reach out to you. Okay?
Okay.
So
Okay.
you don't have
I'll
them
ask God.
don't have your company keep
I'll
wasting your time calling me over and over and over again, because if we
I
want to move forward with you, we will reach out to
now
you.
at this point of
Okay?
time, I will ask God to